this Moses Bliss marriage, me no understand. I don't understand now. Which kind of color riot be this one? Red and yellow. Husband white and yellow. Look their cap. What it be all those one? Eh? And you our wife. What it be that Jesus way before? Who tied that cloth for you? Who tied? Who tied that cloth? I'm asking who tied this scarf? Eh? Today of all day. I know so you like to look natural. Today of all day. This your natural something is too much, eh? Hey Joe. Today of all day. You take up back is better than what is this? What you put there? Eh? Who tied this scarf? Who tied this cloth? Who tied him? What rubbish? This no be today of all day.
All of the times I've been there, times I came through, I'd meet you anywhere if it brought me closer to.
So in this video, I will be analyzing and I will be addressing some recent attitude, like very wrong attitude, particularly on the internet, about people's wedding, their opinions on people's wedding and marriages. So if this is what you're interested in, please just stay glued to the end of this video and you will understand why we need to do this and do it as fast as possible. So without any further ado, let's delve into this video. This short clip you just watched is a point that is going to take me to analyzing and addressing some certain things that have been trending on the internet, on the social media space, that everybody is actually now thinking is normal, but in a real sense it is abnormal, it is wrong, all shades of wrong, and I will prove and tell you reasons why. So in recent times we have come to realize that other people's marriage, other people's wedding or event like wedding on the internet has become a public food, like something that everybody, every Tom, Dick and Harry has something to say about it, has a contribution, has a point, or has something most definitely to say about it, and we are naturally trying to normalize it. There are some things that no matter how you turn it, no matter how you want to prove it, it is not normal, means it is not normal. Now let me start by saying this. If you have actually been married, right, you know what it takes to get proposed to, or to start a relationship and build it to the point of proposal, and you get proposed to, then you start planning a wedding, right? Marriage, traditional wedding, court wedding, everything that comes with the process of marriage, right? You plan it from the beginning till the actual date that wedding or marriage has to be executed. You know the work, the mental, the physical, the psychological, the emotional work that comes with this thing. Now let us backtrack to early in the years, early in the 90s and in the 20s, right? When this marriage of a thing first started, it used to be a very calm, coordinated, collected kind of scenario. People come to your wedding, people you invite, your family, friends, come to your wedding, experience it, go back home in peace. Because at the end of the day, it is your day, it is your big day, and it has taken you all it has taken from you to put that day together as man and woman, with family and friends, their contribution, their rallying around, everything, everyone that is physically, mentally, spiritually involved will do to make that day a dream come true. And it ends there and everybody goes home being happy. Now, back then, nobody comes or see reasons to come out publicly to start telling the couples, like the husband and wife, the bride and the groom, that on your wedding day, you should have worn this, you should have done this, you should have done this, and you should have done that. Now, let's literally point things out the way it should be. Marriage or wedding ceremony is a one-time, lifetime event. The only thing you can turn or do afterwards is what? Anniversary. Marriage, wedding, traditional wedding is a one-time event and should be left at that. Regardless of how much the couples have come up with their marriage, financially, mentally, love-wise, and every other thing should be left for them the way it is. And now to think of the fact that most people who come out, like the one you've watched, might not have even gotten to the process of relationship that would have led them to being proposed to. Some of them have never even gotten a man that would have asked their hands in marriage. Some have even gone into series of relationships that has broken and ended and they came out. Some have never experienced anything called marriage. Some don't even know what it takes, the work it takes to come up with marriage and its process. And these are the people that we are going to be addressing today. The people who actually think, yes, you who actually think, if you fall under this category, it is your duty, your responsibility to come outside and start pinpointing things that did not go down well on people's wedding day, people's traditional marriage. Let's really make this make sense. Can you please help me make this make sense? Is there any courtesy to people's privacy, like people's personal love life, Do we really and actually understand that marriage is sacred and should be left that way? It is between the couple and God. Even the in-laws, we are made to understand how much they can contribute, to how much they can pinpoint, to how much they can analyze. That the fact that people come up to showcase their wedding, or they invited you to their wedding to be a witness, right, does not give you the right to start addressing their wedding, what went right or what went wrong. It will forever be an abnormal situation and something that should be addressed quickly, so that it does not extend to the younger generations coming up, that everybody will feel they have this need, they have this right to come off on social media, to begin to castigate, to begin to drag, to begin to analyze, to broke shame, to love shame people's wedding. Like, how? Why are we Nigerians like this? That's why I don't blame people who most times do private wedding, but it is not actually the best solution to this. People do what they like. You choose to make your wedding, your marriage private. It is your own thing. You choose to make it elaborate, loud and open. It is your own thing and should be left the way it is. It's not a crime for you to project your marriage the way you want to project it. As long as you did not steal somebody's husband or wife, as long as you did not kill, you did not, take a life. You did not take a life to make that marriage work. Then why should you be dragged? Is it a crime now to be proposed to and plan for your wedding, put up that wedding on the internet or wherever, and your wedding or marriage is being dragged online? I want to talk to us today. It is very, very bad. It is wrong. I can never see reasons why that singular act should be right. If you think they did not do anything right in their own wedding, wait until it is your turn, or your sister's turn, or your brother's turn. Then do it the way you think is best. After all, there's no best wedding, there's no best marriage. People get married in an elaborate way, just 2 months, 1 month down the line, and the marriage ends. So that is to tell you that it is not about how much you put into your wedding that guarantees the marriage to last at the long run. Okay, it is God that gives people the grace to get married and stay in marriage, and the physical, mental, emotional, psychological effort this couple intentionally put in that makes every marriage work. So in a nutshell, the point I want us to deduce from this video is, let us try as much as we can to normalize the act of letting people's wedding, their big day, be the way they have planned it and the way it turns out. By doing this, we would now know that, okay, it is in their position to know that, okay, this went well and this didn't go well, just between them. And there are some things that should be left unsaid, especially out of the internet, out of social media. There are some things you can just stay on your own with friends, bosom friends, close friends, and discuss and gist. Not for people to carry camera and begin to talk about couple's wedding. So that's why I just decided not to be making the same mistake by mentioning names of this couple. Even though I have their pictures here on my thumbnail, I just needed to use them as a reference point, or not mentioning them, because it is not in my position to judge. It is not in my position to even comment. The only thing I owe them is congratulations. God bless your home. Wish them well. At least wish them well. Some people even left the point of even congratulating them, wishing them well, into bashing them, into dragging them, as if you have known them or you have personal issues with them. If you have personal issues with people, let that not even deprive you of the fact that this is their wedding and it needs to be kept aside. Better still, you can go and address it. Enough of all of this, because at the end of the day, it's getting into something else. The other couple did this, you said it is loud, everybody said it is loud, it is this, it is that. Now this person comes in their own simplicity and humility, and everybody say it's too local, it's too this, it's too that. Who gave you the right to be judged? Now, if you have watched up till now, I know and I believe you should have understand, or you should know by now, the angle I'm coming from. And this is no shade or bashing anybody, but I'm just trying to drop my candid advice, my 2 cents on what has been going on, like I have addressed in this video. And I need you to constructively leave your opinion, your thoughts in the comment section. Let's continue this conversation from there. If you are yet to subscribe, please join this family by hitting that subscribe button, because you will never ever have it as a dull moment here. Right here in this channel, we say it as it is, giving it to you raw and undiluted. And don't forget to turn on the post notification bell next to it, right? So that you always be the first to know whenever a new video pops up here. Stay blessed, stay safe. I will see you when next I come up here on this space. Thank you so much for watching. For now, bye guys.